Hello, hello, hello. This is Frida. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to a new tutorial. I made up this. This is like, I'm not going to say it's my design because it's inspired from the lace stitch family. So, as you guys know, I knit lots of top-down garments, sweaters, cardigans, and so on. And I don't use the yarn over method to do my increases. Let me just show you one that I'm working on. You can see it. I don't do here, as you can see, I don't do the yarn over method. Here's another one I'm working on. I don't like holes, let's say it that way. Even when I don't do the yarn over method, it, no matter what you do, it's hand knit, it will create this. See, I'm opening it to give you the idea. If you do the yarn over method, you can do it on summer garments, sweaters, cardigans. I have to be careful with this camera because when it gets blurry, I have to fix it. So I wanted to make lace stitch patterns, and I'm planning to make one on this, but it's dark, right? So I don't know if it would show or not, so I'm kind of hesitant. So it's been months and months I've been trying to figure this out, and finally, with my inspiration I've been seeing on Pinterest, and this stitch, well, not this stitch because I made it up, there's no stitch like this, similar to this, like 2 layers stitches. They have the tulip stitches and the pyramid. It comes from the pyramid family, and I made this up. It's a very easy stitch. I even did a diagram. I will show it to you close by. And it's only done in 3 rows. You just do 3 rows, and the back is just purl, the wrong side. So total of 6 rows, and then you knit 6 rows in between. You don't have to knit 6 rows. I did 6 rows because I wanted to give room. I don't want it that lacy, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to show off my skin, or I don't want, you know, cold air to come in, because this is going to be for a winter that I am knitting. So that's what I thought. I don't want too much lace, too much holes. So I figured this stitch, and I designed this. There's lots of tons and tons of graphics on Pinterest similar to this, but I just want it short and neat and nice, and there's a little room here. So I don't know, I made this up, and I'm planning to make a cardigan for a baby, and I already have the yarn here. And to stay tuned for this. I bought this from hobium.com from Turkey, and it's a 4-weight, I believe. Yeah, it's a 4-weight, and it's anti-pilling. That's what we're looking for, babies, right? So it's a boy, well, a boy can't wear a lace, but a girl can't, and it's a popular color, and made in Turkey as usual. Most of the good yarns are made there. So I'm going to be using up this yarn for a newborn. So I just need a little bit yarn, right, for a newborn. And lace doesn't use up that much yarn, but in between I have the knit stitches. So I'm going to show you how to knit the stitch, and after that I will show you how to knit the sweater, which I started. And I have tons of tutorials. I even did I showed this one how to do the neck area, because I want to give that nice collar look. So I just wanted to knit first. I put up the numbers, and I'm knitting with a 4.5, even with this, and I want it nice and thin and light, not heavy. So and I'm going to start the pattern because I just cast on the last 10 digits for the front. It's going to be a crew neck, And after knitting a couple of more rows, I'm going to start doing the lace. For this is going to be for the sweater. So I'm going to knit it around just to show you, give you an idea. But first in this tutorial, I want to show you how to knit the stitch. If you are thinking like me, you don't want too much holes, you just want a nice lace look, I think this is the way to go. I might make up more design stitches. So you can do a screenshot. Here it is. Okay. 10. I did 10 stitches, so I believe it's I still haven't figured it out, but I believe it's a multiple of 10. I'm still not at that point. But yeah, so I started knitting, and I wanted to do a video for December 1st, 2024. We're ending the year. So I wanted to post this before the end goes fast, because time flies by. It's already 6 o'clock here in mountain time. So you can knit as many rows if you want before you start the stitch, which I'm doing the sweater. And we start with knit, knit, knit. So I put if you want to screenshot it, please do. Okay. So we do knit, 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 and then we knit 2 together towards our, this way. And I will show you how to do that. Yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, knit 2 together, slant it towards this way, and then knit, knit. Okay, and in between I did 3 knits, including these, 3 knits, and then another 3 knits, so 6 knits in between every stitch. And then the wrong side is just purl, as I wrote here, purl. And then the third row is knit, knit, knit 2 together, yarn over, knit, 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 yarn over, knit 2 together, knit. Well, there's 2 knits and 1 knit, so because of the decrease, knitting 2 together, we're moving towards this. So, but when you knit, you will get the idea. And then the 4th row, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 4th row is purl. And then the 5th row is knit, 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 yarn over, and knit 3 together. But the 3 together, we don't knit 3 together. I will show you how to do this, knit 3 together, which I do this on my underarms and when I'm doing a decrease on garments. Yarn over, and then knit, 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 and then the wrong side is purl, and then we knit 6 more rows, and then we move the stitch in between, like I did here, right here. And this is how it looks like. So this is a close-up look. So there's not many holes, but it gives you this nice lace work. And we're going to be knitting top down. So we're going to be knitting, well, we're going to be knitting like this, but this is how it's going to look like when you're wearing it. So I don't know, it looks like the same to me. It's just this part. So I think it's a brilliant, I don't know, I think I did a good job. I don't know. I'm not going to write a pattern because I'm showing you how to knit it. It's super easy, and I'm going to show you how to knit it. Okay, so I'm going to be starting. This is just a yarn that I had. It's a solid color I want to start with, and I already cast on about 30 stitches. And where did I put that? It fell here. Okay, so I cast on total of 30, was it 30? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, yeah, 30 stitches. Okay, it's a bulky, chunky yarn, and I'm using a 7. You can use any yarn you want. Depends on what you have in your stash, right? I'm not going to go and buy yarn. I'm using the yarn that I have. Okay, so the first row is just purl. You can, like I said, you can do a rib stitch. You can do anything you want. You can knit, I don't know, 20 rows and then start the stitch. You can make baby blankets with this stitch. I think it would turn out fantastic, with soft baby yarn. I was thinking maybe I could make this a scarf. Why not? So just continue, because it has a nice length, wideness. So maybe I'll just continue. Right? I don't know. Just came to my mind. I think it looks nice. And yeah, and it changes color. So yeah, why not? So I just need to figure out how to put the stitches on that sweater that I'm knitting. First I need to finish the order that I'm working on, but I just wanted to show you this tutorial because I think it's pretty nice. And these stitches are very popular, small lace stitches on baby garments. I don't know, I've been seeing it everywhere, and just wanted to jump into the wagon and make my own. I haven't found a name yet. I thought tulip, baby tulip. Looks like a tulip flower. Yeah, maybe I'll call it the baby tulip. Let's say it baby tulip because it is cute and small stitch. And it doesn't have that many laces. Okay, the needles that I'm using, I really like these needles. This is a 7. I bought it last year. It's called Addie. Perfect, the label. I dropped it. I can't find it. Anyways, it's called Addie Rocket something. Just want to show you. It's very nice. And I went just last month, maybe over a month, I can't remember. I bought the number 5. And the yarn, I believe it's a bulky or chunky, so it's a 5 weight, maybe a 6 weight. I'm not quite sure. But I just wanted to show you the stitch, so that's why I grabbed a solid color. Okay, so this is the wrong side, and this is the right side. Okay, so we're going to knit. At the beginning, we're going to knit. There's 3 stitches here, but I'm going to add a 1, which I don't knit that stitch. So this is just to show you the stitch, and we're doing it on flat. For the sweater, we're going to do that on round. And for the baby cardigan, the yarn that I just showed you, we're going to do this flat, but top down raglan. So stay tuned. I might show you this first, and then for the sweater, I don't know which one comes first. Okay, so we knit total of 3, including the beginning, so there's 4. Okay, and then what we do is we knit 2 together. So this is how I knit from left to right. So it will slant towards my right. And then we're going to do a yarn over. We're going to knit 1. We're going to do a yarn over. This time we're going to knit 2 together, but slanting towards my left. So I'm going to slip, slip. Everyone does it differently, the way they pick up the stitches, but I'm showing you how it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like this. So one is so it's not going to be facing together. They're going to be facing opposite. Okay, just want to show you like a diamond, like a pure diamond that we make, diamonds. Okay, in between there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 stitches. 3 for this set, and then 3 for the other that we're going to be knitting. So knit 2. So we're going to repeat the stitch. So knit 2 together, yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, and then this one is going to be slants, pick up, and then knit like this. It looks like I did extra 2, 4, 6. So we're going to knit 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I can make a half here, and half is like this. So we're going to knit 2 together, slanting towards this, and then we're going to do a yarn over, and then we're going to knit 1. Okay, and I'm not going to do a yarn over. If I do a yarn over, then that'll be an increase. So I'm going to knit these last 2 stitches. You don't have to do this if you don't want to, but sometimes we do have to make half diamonds. So I just wanted to show you. Okay, the wrong side is just going to be purl. So if you don't want to knit this part, just finish it up with a total of 6 knit stitches, and you don't have to make a half if you don't want to make a half. But sometimes if there's too many stitches, you have to make a half and then go on from there, especially if you're knitting a cardigan. And for top downs, raglans, you need to make a half, and then when you're doing your increase, you can keep on going. Knit the other half when you have enough stitches. But don't be careful not to do a yarn over after, or else there will be an increase. Okay, so I'm just knitting purl. The wrong side is just purl. It's easy. Some stitches are really hard, like you knit the front and the back the same way to create the stitch. But I just wanted to create something. I don't know if this is out there because I made it up. It's a super easy stitch. I'm sure it's out there. Okay, and then I just... Okay, looks like I knitted that stitch. How did that happen? Can you see? Okay, so this is going to be the 3rd row of the stitch. So we're going to knit 2, 3. Okay, so you will see, so we're not knitting 4 because what we did is we slanted towards this way, right? So we're going to do the same as soon as you see this part. We're not going to knit. We're going to be knitting these 2 together, just like this. Okay. And then here, what we're going to do is we're going to do a yarn over, because we did yarn over, so there's 3 stitches up here in the middle. So 1, knit 2, and knit 3, and make a yarn over, just like this. And then you knit these 2 together, but we're going to slide, and then knit. Skip, or slide, which is SK, I think that's what's called. Yeah, I didn't write it down on the chart because I wanted to show you. Okay, here what we're going to do is, remember we had 6, but this is going to change. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we're going to knit 4 on this row in between, and then what we're going to do is we're going to knit these 2 together. We're getting rid of 1, but we're doing a yarn over right after that. And 3 again in the middle, 2, 3. Okay, and then we do a yarn over, and then we skip, slide, and knit those 2 together. Okay, and then we're going to knit 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to repeat what we just did. Oh, did I do 4? Oh, I didn't do 4. I did 6 between. I did 5 between. That's why we have less. Try to make 6 stitches. Okay, that's okay. I'll just show you, but try not to, because this is going to be closer than this part here. So we knit 2 together, we do a yarn over, and then we knit the remaining. And then the wrong side is just a purl again. Yeah, in between, try when you're making the second stitch, the second symbol, what you call those? The design, in between, try to have 6 stitches, or else it won't look good. Like it won't, you know what I mean? Here, what will happen is this would be closer to this one. That's what I'm trying to say. The other design. So we want a space between. Yeah, if you want it closer, that's another thing. Like you can change the pattern if you want to. Just make it, you can do that as well, so that it would be closer to each other, but I don't want it that many holes, so that's why I knit it like this. I think it looks nice. Yeah, there are lots of beautiful stitches out there. It's so nice. Looks cute, especially on baby clothes. Love it. Jumpers I've been seeing lately. I think they're pretty nice. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just knitting purl on the wrong side. That's all I'm doing. And we will start knitting the 4th row, which is going to be the last. Like I said, it's only 3 rows to create this, and the wrong side is just purl. So we knit total of 6 rows, and that's it. And then you knit another 6 row, and then you start making another set. Okay, so we're going to be knitting this last one. So knit. So we're going to knit, we're not going to do knit to 2 together. Just wanted to show you here. So we're not knitting 2 together anymore. We only did it on these 2 rows, and that's it. Okay, so we're going to knit, that's why it's easy. Knit, and then we're going to do a yarn over because we're going to get rid of these 3 stitches. Okay, this is how I knit 3 together. I slide this one. I knit these 2 together like this. Okay, this is how it looks like. And what I do is I move this on top of this, and it gives me this beautiful look, which is like a diamond, a small tiny diamond. And then I do a yarn over, and I knit all the way to the other design. Diamond. That's all I do. Okay, I'm at the same 3 stitches, yarn over, slide, knit 2 together, just like this, and then slip this on top of this. Beautiful. Don't forget your yarn over, knit, 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 and we're at the other half diamond. Okay. So we do, I'm just checking. Yeah, we're gonna, yeah, because I can't see, right? Here it is. So we're gonna, what we did is we knit 2. So we're gonna knit, so we knit the decrease that we did in another one. So here, unfortunately, we don't have 3 stitches, so I'm just gonna get rid of 1 stitch. Here we got rid of 2 stitches. We didn't get rid of 3 because we still have the 1 stitch, right? So I just got rid of 1 stitch because it's a half diamond, and I continue knitting. Okay, and this is how we knit the stitch. This is how it looks like. And then the wrong side, I have to finish the wrong side, and after this I am going to knit 6 more rows. If you count this one, this purl stitch row, then it would be total of 7. So let me just finish knitting this. After finishing this row, I'm going to knit 6 more. This is the right side is going to be knit, the wrong side is going to be purl, just like this. And we will start this row. See, this is how it's going to look like. So in between, there's 3 rows of knit and 3 rows of purl. After 6 rows, I will meet you, and this is how it will look like. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so I knitted 3 rows total, back and forth, and this is how it looks like. I know it looks like at the bottom, but because we didn't knit a couple of rows, right? So you can knit as many rows as you want. So that's why I wanted to do it on this sweater. So I thought, you know, it would look nice, right? Because I still have to do the collar. I don't know. That's my plan is. I know it's dark and navy, but why not? Because it's wool and it's going to keep me warm, and doesn't have too many holes on that one. So we're going to start knitting the stitch. I'm not going to make any halves here. I think that's enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to make one here, and we're going to make one here. That's why I wanted to do the half, so I can make one here. On this one, I didn't make here, so there's a huge knit gap between, so I could have made one here as well, but it would have been I believe it would have been half. You know what I mean? Yeah, so this time I can make one here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to knit all the way. You can put a marker if you want. Just count where is the middle, because there's 6 stitches here, right? So we're going to make one right in the middle. So I'm just going to knit 2, 3, 4. I didn't even count. 5, 6, 7. I believe 10. 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see if it... No, it's not... Well, it is 10. Look. If you look at it, well, because we're going to knit this 2 together. So there's 2 here. 2 stitch here. Yeah, it is 10 actually. Well, not actually 10. So it's 9. Well, if we count 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 stitches later. So what we're going to do is, this stitch is going to be in the middle. So we're going to knit these 2 together. We're repeating what we did here. Okay, just for the same. Show you. And then slanting towards that way, we're going to do a yarn over, knit 1, yarn over, slip, slip, and then knit 2 together. This way. So let's count 9. 1, 2, maybe it's going to be 8, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, because there's supposed to be 6 stitches between, right? Yeah, I never thought about that. Okay, because there's supposed to be 6 stitches. That's another thing when you make up a stitch. This is what happens. Okay, so yeah, so there's supposed to be 6. Here, how many did we have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We had 9 here because of the beginning. We had extra stitches. Okay, so 6 stitches between. So we're gonna knit 2 together. I haven't figured out multiple of how many. That's the thing. So yarn over, and then knit 1, yarn over, slip, slip, and then knit 2 together. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, here it is. So the wrong side is again a knit stitch. A purl stitch, that's all we're doing. Purl, wrong side. And this is how I knit the yarn over. It's going to be a long video, but I wanted to give you all the details because I'm going to be using this stitch, right? Maybe I can even make a jumper, why not? Yeah, with this stitch. Because it doesn't have many holes. The stitches that I see, lace stitches, it has lots of holes, and I don't want cold air to come between, you know, and those, well, still you wear something underneath, right? That's another thing. Okay, so we finished this row. Well, the last row, this is how I do it. I do a knit stitch to give this nice. This one I did the purl, that's how it happened, I guess. Okay, so we're going to knit the second row of the stitch. So we're going to knit all the way would be 7 knit stitches. The more you knit, the more you will be comfortable. So I'm at the point where I'm going to knit 2 together. Okay. I'm going to do a yarn over, and this is going to be the last. We only do it for 2 rows, the yarn over. Knit, 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 yarn over, slip, slip, then knit 2 together. 1, 2, 3, 4 knit, and then we knit 2 together. We do a yarn over, knit, 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 and then we do a yarn over, slip, slip, and then knit 2 together. And then we knit the last 3 stitches. Okay. And then what you do is, the wrong side is just purl. That's all we do. And the last row, we're going to do 1 more row and we're done. So I would love to hear from you. What do you think about the stitch? Do you like it? Is it easy to follow up? Because it's only a 3 row of lace stitch that we knit, and the rest is super easy. I'm sure this is going to be a great beginner friendly stitch, especially if you're learning new how to knit. Sometimes when you're new, the yarn over scares lots of new knitters. I remember when I learned how to knit lace when I was a kid. I think I was going to high school. I knitted myself a sweater. And this is how it looks like. Looks like nice. The yarn is nice though. Yeah, this was in my stash, and it's a cone. Let me just show you the yarn. Yeah, I had another one. I gave my mom to knit sweaters, for donations, scarves and hats. And I found this later on. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll make something. I think it's super soft, so it's nice. Okay, let's carry on. Yarn, yarn, yarn. That's all we talk, right? Okay, so here we go. So this is knit until I come to, there's no yarn over, there's no knit to do together. Okay, and then I just come when there's 3 stitches in the middle. Okay, so here we go. Okay, knit this one. There's 3 stitches in the middle. I do a yarn over. I slip this one, and I knit 2 together. And I slip this one on top of this one to create the diamond. Fantastic. Beautiful. And then I knit when I come to the other design. So there's lots of knit between, which is a good thing. Okay, so 1 more. Oh, did an extra. Okay, so we have the 3 knit stitches. We do a yarn over because we're going to get rid of 1 stitch. We slip that one. We knit these 2 together, and then we put this on top of this one, just like this, and let it go. And then we do a yarn over, and ta-da, we're done. This is all to it. You just knit, 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 and the wrong side is purl, and you knit 3 more rows, total of back and forth. I say 6, but it's actually 3 rows of knit stitches, and then you start making these here. So you just repeat what I just showed you at the beginning, and then you continue doing you repeat what we did over and over until the length that you need. Like I said, you can make lots and lots of garments, sweaters, cardigan, dresses. I just thought about making dresses on the skirts. You can make this. It's endless. So yeah, I hope you like this design. I think it's easy and simple, and it looks elegant. I don't know if this is out there. That's another thing. Like, I don't go and check for patterns because I don't follow patterns. I make my own. Like, I just made this up and I made a graphic diagram on how to knit it. So I hope I'm not offending anyone. Like, sometimes I did the same thing. Here is another way you can fix this. Okay, what you do is you grab this end here and this end, and then you fix it like this instead of a knot, and then you re-knit the stitch. See? I thought I did this. And this is how it looks like. Let me just knit this last row just to give you an idea. This would be very nice on a baby blanket, and then you would make the edging I-cord edging. I don't know, just, these ideas just comes to my mind when I'm knitting, even when I'm crocheting. Sometimes when I'm crocheting, something comes to my mind. And yeah, like I just thought about making hearts. I have this beautiful pink yarn that I purchased. I was going to use it for another project, but I didn't. So I have so many of Burnett. The beautiful, soft, fuchsia color. And yeah, so that just came to my mind. Make a design of a heart. Yeah, why not? Yeah, I'm not going to hold you anymore. And this is how it looks like. See? So there are 6 knits between when you start the stitch. Like when I'm going to start it. Here there were 4 stitches, 3 plus the 1 edging. And I could have even made a half one here. Yeah. Like I could have made a half one here, but I didn't. I think I was going to make a half one and I forgot. That's okay. I just wanted to show you. So this is how it looks like on this yarn. Just get this closer. And this is how it looks like on this yarn. I think it looks nicer on this one. I don't know. I think so. I don't know. This one is a little bit chunky. Yeah. Let me get this so you can see. So stay tuned for the other tutorials. I wanted to do this tutorial for months. There's so many things to do, but time just flies by. So I hope you like this tutorial. Again, if you have any comments, any ideas, just let me know on the comments. Yeah, I think it looks way better on this one because this one's chunky. It's really hard to see the design, but on that one it looks nice. Yeah. I even have a cotton yarn that I'm planning to make a cardigan for myself. Yeah, but let me just make the knit for the baby with this yarn, and then we'll go from there. Then you can knit anything you want with this design. It's endless. Bye now. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I keep on saying it, but I have to. It's the YouTube thing. Please do subscribe, share with your family and friends, and don't forget to hit that notification button so every time I post a new video, you will be notified, indicating there's something for you to watch. Yeah, you can screenshot this if you want. You guys take care, and happy knitting. Bye-bye.